We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line, a 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action with Nix. And the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Fuller. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes.
Into space. And he will go all the way. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, He's got no shot.
Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Warren. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Bombers, ready.
Play action now. It's Nix. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Nix. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he'll take this one in. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to Algier. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get him up on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Algier. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
180.
They go play action for Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Let's get set.
They'll run out of the gun. And this is Algier. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down. Burrow. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Brooks is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Next to score, Bengals 14, Steelers 7.
The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground with Water. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Bengals on top. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it second down and 7. Here's a handoff to Waller. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's a Steeler first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
It's second down and 10.
Try again. It's second and 10. Throwing. Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jamie and Sherwood taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Nick's going to look to throw, exiting the pocket right. That is caught. 19, no problem, as they convert for the first down.
First down.
Hold on, set.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. On the move left. He's going to tuck it and go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, this is Warren. He's to the 10. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Steelers. First down. First and goal at the
Go with their fullback trying to get it. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
At the 3-yard
Now here's second and goal. Warren. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And now it's fourth and goal. Nick's gonna throw for it. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown Steelers.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
11. Gun.
Here's Burrow. Looking left side, his tight end Tremble. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 3.
Here we go.
Handoff, it's Algier. He's beyond midfield to the 45. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 45 yards.
I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Now a run on first down. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow working in the pistol. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. A second effort, and he is in. Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Bengals.
Cincinnati.
What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Bengals 21. Steelers 14.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, my set.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And up and down, just shy of the 40.
That's good.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
39-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Show. Oh, my set. Ready. Captain.
To throw is Nix. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will even this score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Ready?
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's get set.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. On the give, this is Algier. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
That's into traffic, but taken in. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Here we go.
First down 10 at the 50.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
11.
First down.
Burrow to throw. In treble, and he's going to be taken down.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
Ready?
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long.
11, MT, Tate. Here we go. Stop. 11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That one intercepted. Picked up by Clark Phillips. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On 1, ready? Here we go. 11, 11.
On first down, Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals go up by 7. 28-21. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
We'll go play action with Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit over-eager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
We'll go again here with Algier.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
11 MT paint. Here we go.
Algier. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
On 1, ready?
The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side is the end zone, and they get 6.
Austin now to return this. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll let one go down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. That's caught by Brooks. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Yards on the play. It's now third down.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
On third down, here's Brooks. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
Bengals first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Stop.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackle back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Can.
Again, it'll be Algier. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
This caught.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position, and depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
11. Stop.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. He'll buy top, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend this third-quarter lead.
Steelers 21. McPherson
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact instantly. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Nix going to look to throw. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. That is a 74-yard game.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 28. First
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go.
On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's second and 5.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That's taken in by Jennings. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13.
180.
Burrow. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And at this stage of the game, every first down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. And he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Right 80. Stop.
Give inside, it's Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
To throw is Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson now for the PAT. That one is no good, not even close. He missed it wide to the left, and the score remains right where it's at.
McPherson to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
Oh, my son.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
8 yards.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a couple. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His second touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
48. Steelers 35.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
They'll start on the ground with Algier. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Second down, they need 7.
Here we go. Stop.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
At the 25-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On one, right?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
Right 80. What?
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
Let's get set.
On the ground, it's Algier. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 28-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this was a win for the visiting Bengals. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.